it's Renee. Welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do something a little different. I actually got this idea from MEG+Makeup. She left a comment on one of my videos and I thought that it was a very smart idea. So I kind of wanted to just try it out and see how well it would work. So one of the things that I do is if I'm looking for like a specific item and I can't find it in stores, I can't find it on Amazon, I can't find it online, I will turn to eBay sometimes to shop for certain clothing items. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, well, why would you do that? Because eBay just used clothing. Well, I mean, a lot of people I'm sure shop at thrift stores. I've shopped on ThredUp before. There's always been like specific pieces that I'm always looking for. So like back when I was looking for cute swim tops, I couldn't find any black swim tops that I liked that were in my size that had like some underwire. So I went to eBay. I found one from Lane Bryant, which it's funny. eBay has tons of like Lane Bryant swimsuit stuff. That's like a big thing on there that I've seen at least. Yeah, and so like I found other pieces on eBay, and I think eBay can be a really great resource because sometimes you can just find used stuff, you can find brand new stuff, you can find new stuff without tags. So that's just something that's kind of like one thing to think about. But I kind of wanted to just show you an eBay haul, and then once I show you all the clothes that I went through, I also wanted to just kind of tell you about how I found each item, kind of like how I shop on eBay. I'll leave a link down below for Meg's channel just to say thank you for giving me the idea, and if you want to go check her out because she does hauls and other makeup stuff. If you would like to see this eBay plus size try-on haul plus a little bit of tips and tricks, stay tuned and we'll get into it. So for the first item, so really kind of what I do, there's a few brands that I know that I like. So I really like Torrid, I like Lane Bryant. Really the main items that you're gonna find tons and tons of Lane Bryant stuff, like so much. Newer, older. You're gonna find, probably I would say second, at least for me, is Torrid. I always am like looking for Torrid stuff on there too, but you're also gonna be able to find other brands that maybe you cannot necessarily try. Like, so for me, like I would love to try stuff from Kato Fashions, but I can't because they don't ship to California, which is very strange to me, but they just don't. So yeah, I would love to obviously try stuff from them, but unfortunately I can't. And so I'm like, okay, well maybe I can try and find some of their stuff online, and maybe eventually when they do start maybe shipping to California, if they ever do, then I can know what I want to order. Or same thing too, sometimes you can find older pieces from Torrid, sometimes you can find things from Fashion Bug. I've seen some Women Within stuff on there, but never really shopped them before. I've seen Catherine's stuff on there. I've seen Talbot's. I've seen lots of that type of stuff. So really you just kind of have to know what to search for. So really the primary main thing that I search for, depending on the store. So if I'm searching for Lane Bryant stuff, I'll type in Lane Bryant 2628. I feel like I have better luck actually just entering in the number, like my pant size number, and I would try 22, 24 because Lane Bryant does tend to run big, but I find that I find less stuff in that size, surprisingly. That's kind of like one of the main things I do. Same thing with Torrid. Like Torrid, I'll do 3X, 4X, or 24, 26 because that's a little bit easier to find. If I'm looking for other brands, I'll just type in like that brand in my pant size. Sometimes if I'm not looking for that, or if I just want a general search, then I will type in like Torrid swimsuits, or Lane Bryant swimsuits, or Lane Bryant Sasique swimsuits. It really just kind of depends. I feel like you can either go really general or really specific. Like it's too general to go plus size clothing, size 26, 28. I feel like then too it's going to show you a lot of random stuff, a lot of more Asian sizing type stuff, and it can be a little bit more tricky that way. If you type in a brand and the number, then you have a better chance. Or sometimes you can type, like I typed in Hawaiian plus size shirts and then maybe a size, and that actually ended up working. It really just kind of depends on what you're looking for. So for one of the first items, I actually found this. So something that I've always liked, but I've never really had, was tube tops. I know tube tops aren't like super in anymore. Like they kind of are, but not really. With actually this one, I can tell that this is an older Torrid item because this is Torrid's old stickers. They don't, or tags, they don't really look like this anymore. But I got this cool kind of like Torrid tube top. It's stretchy on top and then has like a nice like straight edge at the front, and then has like this little stretchy elastic stuff on the bottom, because I don't know why, I just have always really liked tube tops, and they're just something that I never wore or like really got to wear just because I never found them in my size. This is kind of cool because it has like this really cool like royal like dark blue on it, and it just has like tons and tons of birds all over it. I thought it would be kind of cool maybe for fall, maybe with like, even now I would probably wear it just with like a strapless bra, but I feel like it would be a really kind of cool item for fall, just because it'd be kind of different. It's something that you don't really see anymore. It could be totally outdated and I'm totally incorrect, but I just thought it was kind of cool. That's another thing too you're gonna have to kind of look for, is that some stuff you can get for really cheap, and other stuff that I've seen on there, sometimes like you will actually find stuff, like say like with Lane Bryant, I saw like swim items that were still on Lane Bryant's website for like almost full price, or maybe like somewhat on clearance, and then other stuff I would see on eBay and I'd be like, well, that's on Lane Bryant right now and it's way cheaper on here and it's new with tags. So yeah, it really just kind of depends. I actually ended up getting this shirt. So obviously too, there's a few different ways that you can shop on eBay. You can either do buy it nows or you can do bids. I will do both. It just kind of depends on the item. This one was only $4.99 and then they charged $4.45 in shipping, which is kind of an odd price. So, you know, under $10, which I feel like is pretty good if you're just looking for kind of like a new to you shirt and you don't really feel like shopping in store. Maybe thrift stores don't have that many items for you. It really just kind of depends. But I do think that it's pretty cute. You can either make it really long or you can have it a little bit more cropped. Like I said, I just think it's kind of fun and different. It could be totally hideous and maybe that's just me, but I like stuff that has really like weird patterns and eBay kind of allows me to shop for stuff like that. So yeah, I just think that it's very, very kind of cool and interesting, even though it's obviously clearly a little bit of an older top, but it's in really nice condition. There's no seam issues, like there's no like deodorant stains or anything like that. It didn't smell weird when I got it, but I still washed it because you should wash stuff. So another item, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen me wear a lot. So I don't know why, but like lately, sometimes I don't know who I saw, but I think I saw a plus size influencer wearing some type of like kind of oversized, almost like Hawaiian t-shirt or something like that. And I think because in my own brain, I already want to be like retired and going on cruises and like wearing cruise items. I think that's just what I want to be, even though I'm like in my 20s. I think everyone wants to be that though. But this shirt, oh my God, look at this majestic beast. I love it so much. It's from Bobby Brooks, which I think is a more expensive brand, isn't it? And it's in a size 26, 28, and I just love it. It's just such a cute Hawaiian shirt. I can button it, I can leave it unbuttoned, and I don't know, it just makes me like feel like cool, which is funny because it's probably like hideous, but this is kind of like that more like eclectic style that I like, because I don't really have like a very specific style. I want to make a video about that where I'm like finding my style. Like, I don't know, like, because I don't really have a specific one. I just buy clothes that I see that I like, and it's not really specific towards anything. Like, I like how pastel goths look, I like how goths look, I like how more boho kind of looks are, more just like weird eclectic looks, but I love stuff like that. But I really liked this shirt. I thought it was just so cute and different. I wear it a lot kind of as like a swimsuit cover up because I think that it's just very cute, but I like it too with like denim shorts or denim jeans, and I took a picture of it and I posted it on Instagram, and I just thought it was so cute. Like, it's just so different from anything that I own, and it's hard to find plus size Hawaiian shirts. Like, say you're going on a cruise, you can find them. You can literally but you can type into the search bar plus size Hawaiian shirts and you could most likely find one. Like, I found a bunch on there and I was like, chill. I actually ended up buying like 2 other ones that you'll see in this haul and you'll be like, all right, we get it. You like Hawaiian shirts. Leave me alone. Don't come for me. But this one I actually ended up paying. So this one was with free shipping. It was $13.49. But yeah, I just think that this is very, very cute. It's super soft. It's really comfortable. I could wear this all the time. I just think it's so adorable with jean shorts, tucked into jean shorts, with a swimsuit. I think it's the cutest. I've been on this theme right now where I've just been wanting to buy Hawaiian shirts. So actually I've seen this brand before. It's styled by RJC. I've seen these on Amazon before, but I think too, that's another thing I do too sometimes. I will Google like men's shirts because I have a Star Wars like Hawaiian shirt from my dad that I stole, and that is a 2X and that fits me really well. This one is obviously much smaller, but I just love how like bright and colorful it is. So these I've seen online. I think this is a men's 2X, whereas they come in women's 3Xs as well. It even says too, it has like a nice tag. It says made in Hawaii, and I just think it's so bright and beautiful. I love it. This one doesn't button on me, but I figured I could always wear it open. That's kind of what I do with the other one. So for this one, I paid, it was $10 and then it was $4.10 for shipping. So one of the a little bit more expensive items, but still not that bad. It's really great quality. I think for both of these shirts, I just feel like they were hardly worn at all. And I just really like it. I like how, like I said, how bright it is. And I just think it would be so cute, just kind of open with like a bikini on or like a white shirt and some jeans. Like, I just think that these are so like, just kind of cool statement pieces. I don't know why, because I think I always viewed Hawaiian shirts more as like a men's fashion item. And I'm just like, but why? It's so bright and colorful and pretty. My dad has more Hawaiian shirts that I might take from him. I've just been like, I kind of want to do like a Hawaiian shirt like lookbook for plus size. I just think that it's so cool and cute, and it's just like such a bright pop of red with all of the green. And again, I just think that it's very cute. So for this one, I literally just typed in, I think I typed in men's Hawaiian shirt 2XL, maybe 2X, maybe 3X, I don't remember. Because sometimes 2X's work really well for me, but clearly this is a little bit smaller. But I do really like it, and I think that it's very, very cute. So for the last of the Hawaiian shirts, this is another one that actually fits me really well. So this is actually from Kato Fashions. And like I said, Kato does not ship to California, which is a huge bummer. But this one comes with these cute little ties. This one, I remember I bid. It was a bid because the other ones were auctions, I believe. Well, the two Hawaiian shirts and the tube top were buy it now auctions, whereas these ones were like bid auctions. So for this one, that's another great thing too, is if you go on eBay, you can find books for so cheap there. That's what I've been doing. But yeah, so this one was a Kato Women's Hawaiian style top shirt in a size 26 and a 28. I like it. It's kind of more of a neutral type color, but I still thought it would be pretty just because I like all of the colors on it. It's kind of just like this off-white cream. Again, it says Kato Women on the inside, and it's a size 26, 28. This lady was actually like super nice. So I ended up paying, so it was an auction, like I said. I paid $1.99 for this shirt, and I paid $3.99 in shipping for it. So obviously if you go to a thrift store, you won't have to worry about paying shipping. Our Goodwill isn't like that good. I do kind of want to hit it up because it's been, I think, about 6 or 7 months since I last checked, and I really want to do kind of like a Goodwill haul just to see if I can find something. But I did find this, so that's kind of what you have to factor in, is that yes, the items may be Goodwill prices, but you do have to pay for shipping on some of them. But if you're looking for like select pieces, I wouldn't say that's like a huge deal breaker. Yeah, no, I thought it was really cute. It's really nice quality. Like I said, it looks like it's hardly been worn. It's very stretchy because it has this nice little like side paneling over here. It has a good arm room, and also too, the lady sent me like a pair of earrings. I don't know where they went, but she sent me just like earrings, and I'm like, I feel bad because like I got this item for so cheap because it was an auction and no one like really wanted it. So I think it was like $1, I think $1.99 was the bid, so I just bid $1.99 or $2 or something like that. That's how much I got it for, and so that's why it was so cheap. But I just really, really like it. So I would say kind of one of the more, not super disappointing, but just a little disappointing items were these pants. So I bought these pants, and here's the thing that you kind of have to contend with when you're on eBay, is that sometimes people won't post like the best photos, or maybe at night they'll just be like, oh, well, I'm gonna start selling my clothing items. And so they will like take these like super dark photos, and you kind of have to be careful when you're looking around for stuff because like they might not describe things as well. So you really just kind of have to go into the description and just really check and see what you can find. Because I thought these pants were going to be more of like an ankle length. A Lane Bryant size 26 regular black, white plaid straight leg career work pants. And I was like, you know what? I plan on getting a job in the near future. I need work pants, and work pants are expensive. I can always wash them. It's not that big of a deal that she's worn them. Something that's always nice about these, there's not really any rubbing or balling in like the thigh area, which is really nice. But these, I wouldn't call them straight pants. I would call these full-on flares. I like a more straight pant kind of pant. I just prefer that. I don't really like wearing flare pants. I know that they're kind of coming back in style, but they're just not really my vibe unless they're like a more of a palazzo pant or something like that, where it's just like a big flare all the way down. I don't know. I think it's just because I always hated straight like flare pants when I was a kid, and then I switched to skinny jeans, and I was like, I like these so much better. They make my legs look better. Like, I don't know. I feel like flare pants just make my legs look so big, and I'm just like, but why? But this is nice though. Like, you can tell these were really like well taken care of. They're Lane Bryant size 26, which is generally what I would go for. They have pockets, and they're kind of this cool, almost like pinstriping across and down kind of detail. I don't really know what that's called, but I really like them. I think that they are cute, and I think that they would be cute with a blazer. One of my goals this summer, I want to teach myself how to sew. And so what I might do is that since there is so much additional fabric, I'm kind of wondering if I can get my mom to teach, because I just think that they're a little bit too big, and I'm very like short, and so they're really long for me too because I have shorter legs. And so it's not even so much that they're too big. They're too big, I think, at least out, and they're too long for me as well. But I do think that they're cute, and like I said, they have a nice like elastic stretch. They were taken care of really well. And yeah, I do think that they're nice pants. I just think that I was a little bit misled is what she meant by straight pants. Straight pants to me are maybe just slightly bigger than skinny, like more, like I said, like a pant type skinny ankle type thing. At least maybe I'm confused about what straight pants are. I just think that these are, to me at least, are more flare pants. I also too was like, you know what, I'm gonna find some swimsuit items. This one said that it came new with tags, but it didn't. But at least it still has like the, it has like the safety thing on it, but it's like barely on there. This I tried on with underwear, because you should always when you're trying on swimsuits. And I don't know what I thought these were going to be. I thought that these were going to just kind of be like your normal high-waisted bottoms, but I think that these are the type of bottoms, again, these are from Sisik, they're from Lane Bryant, size 26, and I think that they're supposed to be like ones that kind of like suck you in, which I don't really like. I don't know, they're just so high-waisted on my body that maybe if you're really concerned about it and you want to wear like a tankini over them, that's fine, but I'm all about that bikini life. I do not have time for my body to be sucked in. I do not care. And I just think that they're just too high-waisted. They go up to like underneath my chest, which just isn't my favorite look. They do fit, I just think that they're just too high. So, oh yeah, for those pants too, I got them for 99 cents because that was the auction price, and then they were $6.95 in shipping. So like $7.90, almost $8, which really isn't bad. And then so for this swimsuit, this I got with free shipping for $10, which I thought was really cool because it's a gorgeous like orchid color, like a neon orchid. And I was like, oh, this will be really cute. I could try and see if I can pair it with like random like other like neon colors and do some color blocking or something. I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I think it just covers too much. I don't really count this because they call it a Lane Bryant plus size purple tummy control high waist swimsuit bottom. And I guess I just didn't think it was gonna be that high-waisted. Maybe because my body is very short. Maybe if you were like 5'9", it wouldn't do that to you, but I am 5'4", and it's just too high on me. I don't know, maybe I can make it work. Maybe I can try folding down the band and seeing if that helps at all. So I actually ended up buying a lot of these items like separately. Like I didn't spend it all like in one portion. I think I bought all this stuff like over the course of like 3 weeks. And then a couple items were already here, and then I was waiting for the rest to show up. But I actually was looking for a white swim top because I have a lot of bottoms that have white in them that don't really match anything else that I own. And so I was like, all right, well, we'll look for like Sisik. So I found this Sisik bra top. I actually won an auction with this, a very intense bidding war with someone else. And I paid $16 for this with $7 shipping, which I think is really high for shipping because that Hawaiian shirt that I got, like the Kato one, that I only paid $3.99 in shipping for, and it weighs like about the same as this. This does not deserve $7 shipping, at least to me, it does not. And I'm like, honestly, like here's what a lot of people do on eBay too, is that they charge you more for shipping because they think that you'll be more willing to buy the item because the item is priced at less. And I'm like, honestly, I would just prefer if you charge what you wanted and offered free shipping. I'd be totally fine with that because it just feels misleading, at least to me it does. But yeah, this one I thought would be really cute. It has like nice underwire in it. I ended up getting this in a 42 triple D because my other swim top from Lane Bryant is a 44 triple D, which is typically my size, sometimes a 46. But I didn't realize, yeah, it comes with this type of back. And this back, I don't know why we keep making swimsuits with these backs. I just hate them. I think that they're so impractical. If you want to do this type of back, you should do like 2 separate ones because I feel like that offers you more support. But the back just like doesn't fit. The boobs or the actual cups I think fit really well because they're a triple D. And I like that the tie is like this. I think that that's actually really nice. So I'm kind of stuck with this now. Unless, I mean, I have been working out and like I've been eating better, so who knows, maybe in like a little bit it'll fit me a little bit better. And maybe if it gets wet, it'll obviously stretch out more. I just hate backs like this. And it just does not fit me like at all. So I mean, that's kind of the bummer. But you know, it is still really like nice quality. And it is like a true white if you're looking for more stuff like that. So really, I think that's what eBay is good for, is that it's about finding random items that like you might have been looking for that maybe is from a couple seasons ago, or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just been in someone's closet and they just don't want it anymore. So I think that that's kind of like a really great thing about eBay. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it kind of gives you kind of like an idea about how I kind of thrift shop for clothes, because the thrift stores around me kind of suck. Depending, obviously, I think if you were to order from ThredUp, ThredUp is a little bit cheaper in that regard, where like you only are paying for shipping once, you're paying tax on it too, but usually there's coupons. Whereas on eBay, you have to contend with paying shipping on items. You have to kind of contend with people charging what they want for the items, especially when the items are not new. I don't know, it's just kind of something you have to worry about. But I mean, if you were going to a thrift store, you would have to kind of contend with that anyway, just now you're paying for shipping instead. I mean, I think that eBay is a really great option, like I said, if you're looking for very specific items. Like I bought a brand new Hot Topic like purple skirt from there, and I paid $10 for it, and I have worn it a couple times now and I love it. It's a little bit big because I ordered the wrong size on accident. But yeah, I definitely recommend, if you're kind of making it easy for yourself, maybe just to look for buy it now auctions, because buy it now auctions, you don't have to worry about like waiting for the auction to end and then making sure you're entering in your bid, and then sometimes items will go for like way higher than they are worth, and you have to like and be like, okay, well, I'm not gonna pay like $25 and like $10 shipping for this shirt. I'll just go buy something on sale in store. So I really recommend going for buy it nows. Obviously, if it's a really low auction, maybe it's considered like it's good to watch. I also too only shop auctions that I know are like less than 3 days, because I just forget. Unless you have, I do have the eBay like app, and so I get notifications from that if I'm ever looking for something. And so I'll get notifications if it's something that I really, really want. But I prefer to pick things that are maybe like less than 3 days, just because then it's more on my brain. I also too, and if you're really looking for something, you kind of have to check like every single day. Like you have to be like, all right, well, I'm looking for this, and because new listings are obviously being posted all the time. So you kind of have to contend with that too, where you're like, okay, well, am I gonna devote a certain amount of time of my day to looking for this item on eBay, or maybe can I find it somewhere else? So you kind of have to be like, all right, it is kind of more work, and so maybe if you are more interested in thrift shopping, maybe try like ThredUp or like swap.com or something. That is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and informative. If it was, leave a like down below, comment, and subscribe. It'd be great to have you here. Again, my name's Renee. Thanks for watching. Bye.